Today I'm going to be sharing my exact trading plans for this week and what setups I've actually been taking on the Euro USD. So on my screen here, this is a weekly time frame, and as you can see on the weekly time frame, we've been bullish for a very long time, and the idea is that we are still very much bullish on the Euro USD right now. But you can see this bullish you can see this bullish ascending triangle here that the market has been doing, with the first touch, second touch, third touch. Potentially we are going to come and have a fourth touch, which is around the 1.16 region, before we now head up back to the 120 region. So the reason why I'm saying we are temporarily in a bearish trend is because if you come to the 1 month time frame too, I'll look at the 1 month time frame, we would see that right here there's a sell trend line that has been holding the market. See, every time the market taps off of this trend line, it sells. First time it sold, second time it sold, and this is the third trend line of the market. Now we all know the third trend line of the market is actually the one that sells the most. But in this situation, because we can see a ascending bullish triangle formation around this level here, that is why I'm saying that we are still very much bullish on the Euro USD. We are just reacting off of this sell trend line that we tapped off one, and also at the top of this ascending triangle that we also tapped off. So this week we are going to be looking for shorts to the downside before looking for overall longs to the upside, depending on if we tap off of this level. But if we break out of this level here, we're going to be looking for shorts to the downside. So let's go to daily time frame. So we'll talk about what exactly we are going to be doing this week. So this week, this is a daily time frame, guys. As you can see, we have this very sweet sell-off from these two levels. First of all, the sell trend line on a monthly time frame and the top of the ascending triangle. So those two have made the market shift drastically to the downside, and as you can see, we are only going to be heading down to this 160 region before we now potentially push back to the upside. So next week I'm going to be looking for potential shorts. So how do I plan on entering the market now that I know that I'm looking for shorts in the market? This will take us to the 4 hours time frame. So guys, this is the 4 hours time frame now, guys. So and we've been selling. I'm currently in a sell position around here, and my position is still quite open. So this is a sell trend line that I've drawn to make me, that would guide me and let me know when this sell is eventually going to be over and where we should start looking for more buying opportunities to the upside. So first of all, there's this sell trend line here, and there's this potential buy trend line here that's also been taken out. If you look at the markets very well, you can see that we have this sell trend line intact one, and this buy trend line that has been broken out. So going into this week, I'll be expecting a bit of a test of this trend line here, which would also serve as a retest of this buy trend line that has been broken. Do you guys understand me? So something like this is what I'll be expecting from the market going into this week. Something like this. Probably the market opens in a gap, so something like this, maybe a tap off of this level, then a push back up to this level to tap this sell trend line, then a continuation to the downside. So this is exactly what I'm going to be expecting from the market. So before I place my next entry on Euro USD, I'm going to be waiting for a tap of this sell trend line, which is going to serve as a type of this sell trend line, and we're going to trade off of the bounce of it. So once we come here and we see a bearish engulfing candlestick close below, we want to enter a position and swing all the way to this 160 region for our next buying opportunity back to the upside, depending that this bullish flag still holds. But if this bullish flag doesn't hold and we see a break below, then we can now, that is a different scenario, and we can start looking for more selling opportunities to the downside. But currently the market is in a sell position, and what we should be looking for is selling um trades to take in the market. So we want to just first of all wait for a tap of this trend line. Once we see a tap of this trend line, then we swing down below. So that is how we're going to trade the forex market this week. And I want you guys to also preserve your capital and also manage your risk, so you don't risk what you cannot afford to lose. If you're going to take a trade, risk 1%, and if 1% is too much, risk is 0.5% on your account. The most important thing is you have capital to trade again, even after being stopped out of the market. So eventually, if we do not respect this trend line and we violate it and we break above it, I'll be waiting for a retest of this trend line, then looking for buying opportunities. But necessarily um I'm not necessarily favoring the upside now. I'm just keeping my options open and being, looking at things from two sides so that I don't get stuck in one um on one side. That is how we forex traders have to look at the market. When we're looking at a selling opportunity, we also have to look for, okay, what if a buying opportunity happens? How is the setup going to play out? So currently, we are still in a sell position. As you can see on a daily time frame, we close with a big red bearish engulfing candlestick that has not happened in a very long time. I mean, look at the market, guys. Even when the market is going bearish, it is always very choppy, and the bulls come and clear out everything in like 2 days. This took just 2 days or 3 days, so it's like a week of trading. And do you know how long this took? So basically, you are just going to be waiting for selling opportunities before we now start looking for buying opportunities. So that is my update on Euro USD. If you have any pair in mind you want to comment on, or you want to make a video for you about, just drop to the comment section and I would answer to your request. So till then, cheers, have a wonderful trading week, and comment and also share this post with your friends and family, and give this video a thumbs up.